guys, it's your girl D, and welcome to another edition of Meta 2020. I'm so happy that you all can join us today. I am joined by my boy Ding Dong. What's up, Ding Dong?
What up, Dimples? Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. I'm amazing. Thank you for asking. So Ding Dong, we're back from holiday. How was your holiday?
It was good. A lot of family, in-laws came and took over the house. So I just kind of reserved to my corner. But overall, good. How was yours?
Okay, cool. Mine went amazing as well. I appreciate you for asking. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Nah. If I want to change something, I do it immediately.
Hey, I'm with that. Yeah, I'm all for the change. I'm all for the change. Sure. Yeah, that's what's up. So Ding Dong, tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you?
Who's Ding Dong? All right. So, obviously I'm Ding Dong. I've been in the metaverse since August. And I've kind of taken a little bit of an unorthodox path here in the metaverse. I've decided to stay away from building up until just, a few months ago. And I started to sort of play with it behind the scenes, not released anything, but overall, I'm a community guy, right? I'm a leader in my professional life. And so I try to come in here and sort of mimic that and bridge the gap between what I do professionally and what I enjoy personally. And kind of just be somebody that people can, vibe with and connect to. And ultimately I can be somebody that people can leverage as a resource to level themselves up and hopefully do great things. And if I'm able to enable that, it's an honor and a privilege. So that's me in a nutshell.
Awesome. Yes. So Ding Dong, what gives you the drive to do the things you're doing here? We're going to get into what you do, but what gives you the drive to do what you do here in the metaverse?
I think just seeing people realize the potential that they have. Sometimes there's just that one piece, right? So I'll liken it to scripting for people who know scripting. It's like sometimes you could do this whole elaborate script and you're just missing one part before the script starts to work. And once you get that part, the script works and you're like, man, it's so gratifying because you figured out what the problem was. So if I can be that small piece or I can help you find what that small piece is that makes your script work, then that's the most gratifying experience I could ever enjoy in life. And to see people kind of get to where they want to be, reach their pinnacle. And then hopefully, ideally, something that I try to promote is for people to turn around, reach back and bring people that are behind them are kind of following their steps to just bring them up to the level that you're at. So if I can do that, then I'm fulfilled for sure.
Awesome. You sound like you Mr. Fix-It to me.
Yeah, you could call it that. Yeah, you could call it that for sure.
Yeah,
I'm like Gorilla Glue. Yeah. Don't put me in your hair.
No Ding Dong in your hair. Okay, we're not gonna do that. That's funny. Sure. So Ding Dong, can you tell me some of the things you've been working on here in the metaverse?
Yeah, so I started my first probably bigger project was Horizon Underground, which was really we did 10 episodes of that. Bane and I was a collaborator on that. And the focus of that was really to sort of bring light to some of the worlds that are more popular in the community. What I find is that a lot of people don't do their own in-house promotion. And so you could charge if I can show people where an enjoyable experience might be or sort of put them in contact with an event, then I think that that's a benefit to everyone. Because if people get bored in here, then they leave. And absolutely, I feel like as a community member, hopefully a community leader, in some facets, it's my job to evangelize. And so if people are leaving, then I haven't done what I'm here to do. And that's make sure that people not only come to the space, but they stay here and they enjoy it. So if I can sort of point people in the direction, that was sort of my goal with that. We're on a pause right now because I've been working on some other things. So we just took about a month off. Hopefully we'll be back soon. Bane has also taken some time off out of the metaverse and enjoying himself. So we'll definitely come back. But as I sort of slowed that down, I'm sure a lot of people, you guys were actually in it. We did the holiday video. We did the Thanksgiving video first. The demand for that was so big and the reception of that was so on a grandiose scale that I decided we'll do it again for, Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, the holiday season. So we did it again. The demand was just as high, if not a little bit higher. A little hint, I would not be upset if somebody took over that endeavor and sort of like ran with it in your own way. My goal was just to unify the community and show that, we can get anybody from this side of the metaverse and that side of the metaverse who do completely different things on the same page to come and wish the community a happy holiday, whatever holiday that is. So we did that, and then I've played around with building. A lot of people in here, we've done little small collaborative things in the background. Haven't really published a whole lot, but I did just release a promo for a world that's coming out. It's called Flee the Facility. It's a 4 versus 1 PvP game where you have prisoners that have escaped their cells, and their goal is to get out of the prison. So they have to complete specific tasks in order to do so. And while they're doing that, the big bad warden is walking around with the baton, trying to get them back in their cells. And there's some elements to it that are very stressful. There's some elements to it that are very fun. There's everything's a choice, and every choice has a reward, but it also has a consequence. And so I think it brings a whole new element to Horizon Worlds. I saw, Claus was done by Yules and a couple of her collaborators with her team, and that interactive experience inspired me to sort of figure out how we can sort of take what we have and level it up. And so we've just been working on that. Thickums is helping, Bane has helped, Digivolution over there has been on it, and a shout out to Biggie Pauls is helping on the scripting elements. So definitely very excited for that. Hopefully we'll drop that in February. So that's the most recent thing.
Awesome. So I want to say, if you have not seen the video from the holidays, oh my God, you need to go back and watch the videos. Also, I will tell you, the bloopers are hilarious. The bloopers are, oh my God, they're so hilarious. They're so hilarious. So if you have a chance to go back and watch the bloopers, please do, and watch the holiday clips from Horizon World, because those were so amazing. Meta News, we had a chance to get in with him as well. We appreciate you for inviting us to come and be a part of the holiday celebration. We're looking forward to everything that you have coming up next. So I have a question to you. So we have so many new people here in Horizon.
Absolutely.
So many new people who just bought the accolades, literally just purchased one from today. So if you could give advice to someone who's literally just putting their headset on and they're not even here yet, but if they come in, what would be your advice to those people who are the newcomers? What's your advice?
I would say explore, play with the different elements of Horizon Worlds. A lot of those folks go to venues. So a little plug for those of us who are seasoned. I mean, you should spend some time in venues. There's a lot of new players in there, and if you listen to them, they don't really know where to go, and they kind of become frustrated because they just go to the Soapstone. Not that the Soapstone's a bad place, but if that's what the only thing you think Horizon is, then of course you're gonna eventually the door is gonna kind of close. But I would say just chat with people. There's a lot of community members that go into venues quite often, and they sort of serve as impromptu community guys, not only to answer questions, but simple things like back when we were able, I know it's funny, I'm saying back when,
right? We've been here.
Level ourselves with our joysticks.
Yeah.
They took that out, and just small things like that. Hey, do you turn your head and do you see a black rim? Do you like that? Do you like turning at degrees? Do you like sliding, or do you want to teleport? Do you feel like it's a little too much for you? And just trying to help them with those things. And then people are like, well, what's there to do? I mean, it depends, right? If it's 3 a.m., go to, the west side of town, visit High Dive Lounge. If it's during the day, there's a bazillion things to do. If it's, 8 p.m. Eastern time, there's probably an event happening. So it's just being those people that sort of evangelize and say, hey, welcome to the space. And we want to make sure that we're giving you the experience that you deserve and the experience that we're having.
Yes.
Because you see the same faces at events, and that's great. I'm all for that revolving door and that cadre of people that are consistent. But I think including those new folks will ultimately benefit all of us, because when this becomes mainstream, I think everybody understands that we're on the ground floor. And if you're on the ground floor, then the whole building rests on top of us. And so just being really a pillar, not getting so stuck in your own way, and remembering to spend time evangelizing the next group of metaverse, naturals, if you will, or the people who are going to be here every day and drive the space. So I would say that's a long way to say my advice to newer folks is to just chat, talk to people, make this your home, make this something that feels like you can make friends, develop relationships, network. There's people who have had professional growth, personal growth, people who have made relationships in here. This is Facebook on steroids with a whole new element to it. And so, it's something that we've enjoyed in the past, and now we get to enjoy in a whole new way. So definitely, maximize that to the fullest and just be somebody that, you can bump elbows with everybody. Even if you're an introvert, you don't have to be as uncomfortable in here because you're an avatar. And most people can't see your face unless you're like me.
I love how you keep using the word evangelize. Like, that is an amazing word. Like, you're using it in a context that this is what we do anyway when we meet new people. You know, we're going to show them around and show them the way, basically, of Horizon and how things operate here. So I absolutely love how you're using the word evangelize. I really appreciate it. So can you tell me what's coming up next for you, Ding Dong? What's on the horizon?
I mean, there's a number of different projects that we're looking at trying to figure out. I think the biggest element of sort of my own pathway is to explore some of the things that have already worked in reality. So, you know, I always say that this is sort of a third step from Minecraft and Roblox, two big platforms that kids have enjoyed for a long time, and on some level, adults have enjoyed, if not the games themselves, the concepts of them. And so, I think as we start to explore what our possibilities are in the space, and as it becomes more capable, I think it's worth a look at some of the things that have been successful in those communities. Right. You don't necessarily have to reinvent the wheel, right? I mean, my game is a concept that has been explored on gaming platforms, on Roblox. You know, I just tweaked some things and made a theme of my own, but I mean, it's the same thing. There's plenty of games that have asymmetrical, where you have a team of people versus some sort of, you know, killer, if you will, or some sort of enemy or some sort of nexus, so that there's this kind of cat versus mouse experience. Okay. So I think my goal really is to explore that, and what population of that of those people are here, what, you know, the ones that have made it and the ones that are going to kind of continue to come. So that's big on my list. So that's something that I'm looking at very heavily, is just sort of exploring what that looks like, how many of those people are here now, and over time, how many of those people will enter the space. So that's probably number one on the list. Is just you'll continue to see things that are unusual, they're unorthodox, and most of them, if I'm being honest, are going to be inspired by things that already exist. I'm not somebody to recommend that you try to be like you know, somebody that invents things. I don't think you have to do that to be successful. You obviously don't want to copy something straight up, right? Because that creates that kind of predicates the release of something and starts it on a bad note. So you don't want to do that. There's a little bit too much controversy involved, but you definitely could switch some stuff out, make something just a little bit different, and it could be your own. And I think that's a benefit to everybody.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. So, Ding Dong, can you please tell the audience, where can we find you? Can we get your social media? Can I get your MySpace? Your Cash App?
Yeah, so
your Cash App, everything.
So you can find me at VR Plug Ding Dong on Instagram. That's really the best way to get a hold of me. I'm very active on there. I take it pretty seriously for it being an avatar account. I try to make sure it represents what I'm doing. If you notice, I don't really post pictures. I don't try to post too often. I want to make sure if I post something that is meaningful, people engage with it and means something to them, and then we move on. So VR Plug Ding Dong. Hopefully I can be a plug for you if you need something. I might know somebody who can help you out. That's really my job here. So definitely check me out. And I appreciate everybody who's here, everybody who tunes in. You guys really blow me away every single time I see just the support and the way people behave and the way people interact and just the love. So definitely I'm very appreciative. And thank you for having me, Dimples, and inviting me. I appreciate it. And the Meta News team, thank you guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Guys, you don't even understand. Like, Ding Dong has a plethora of supporters out here behind us, behind the cameras. Like, I mean, we said he had people to surprise him and pop up on him. He only had invited like 2 people, but I appreciate everyone who has come to support Ding Dong. I really appreciate you for taking out time in your busy schedule around here being an evangelist of the metaverse. And I really thank you for coming to take out time here at Meta 2020 for me. I appreciate it. So guys, I thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you leave Ding Dong a comment down below. Tell him what you like, what you want. If you need anything from him, he's available for you all. Just reach out. And remember, God created only you, so be the best you can be. See you guys.